okay, they never actually referred to him as Bullseye.
Sure. He's not Bullseye yet.
Right.
The
He's
director,
still Dex.
not the director, the showrunner had said this is meant to be Bullseye's origin story.
Right,
Yeah.
which it was, very much. Right.
Which I think, at least at the time of filming this, they had plans to move forward. We'll get into that in a little bit. But
Let's go there now.
call Punisher in season 2?
Not in Daredevil season 2, and I don't
Only in the paper.
Maybe the
right,
paper.
you're right.
So I don't think he was.
I do want to share my favorite scene was when Daredevil beats Kingpin.
Oh yeah, same.
And he is screaming, "I beat you! I beat you!" It was such an emotional moment that
And
entire
then he takes
time.
off his mask and doesn't look at him.
And
Yeah.
I love that moment.
soon.
That was too soon.
I love that moment because Murdoch.
He's like this. He's like,
Murdoch isn't scared of Fisk anymore.
Yeah.
I thought that was a very powerful
He's
moment.
conquered
He's not,
his fears.
even though he knows who he is, he's going to take off his mask, and he's not scared of him anymore.
Right.
And I want to say this. I mentioned this to Drucker. I love how well Charlie Cox portrays a blind man.
Oh yeah.
A man that can see, portraying not being able to. I think he does an excellent job of it.
The funny thing too is that
And I know I just kind of made fun of it a little bit, but
No.
I couldn't act that way.
No. Yeah, and the thing was, in season 1, I thought that Charlie Cox, the actor, was actually blind
Because he was so good.
because it was so. I was so convinced. I was like, oh, he must be actually blind, right? No, he's not.
No.
he does a fantastic.
He's
job.
just a fantastic job of it. But real quick here at the end, let's talk about the Netflix cancellations and what we think it's going. Now, we know Punisher Season 2 is happening. That production is wrapped up for that.
Yes.
We know Jessica Jones Season 3 is happening. I am going out on a limb and saying that there is a very high chance Daredevil Season 4 is going to happen.
Yeah.
yes.
It's not confirmed,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. But we know Iron Fist is done. We know the seasons of Iron Fist is done. Right. And we know that, I keep forgetting his name, Luke Cage is done.
Yep.
And I know that there's a chance for it, but I'm going out on a limb and saying that you're not going to see Heroes for Hire because they didn't leave either hero in a place for that to happen.
And they weren't very popular shows to begin with.
Right.
It wouldn't get high ratings.
Right. I don't think it would either. What do you think this spells for the Marvel Netflix series?
Can I start this out?
Yeah.
Because this is what I thought. I thought when they canceled Iron Fist, I was okay with that.
I agree.
When they canceled Luke Cage, I was like, huh.
I was okay
They're
with that,
really
too.
trying to make a statement where if your show doesn't do well,
You're out.
then you're out. Why didn't they get rid of Jessica Jones?
Because there's a
Season 2
cult.
was a horrible.
It doesn't matter, though,
Horrible.
because there's a cult following for Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones did well. As
Though
much as
we all
hate
agree it was atrocious.
People have
liked
liked it.
Nobody liked Iron Fist.
And people are waiting for Jessica Jones Season 3.
Yeah.
right.
People
I
are-
don't agree with it. We'll watch it because it's not our job, but it's what we
it's
do
kind of
here.
our job.
But people are waiting for Jessica. They like Jessica Jones for some
crazy.
stupid reason.
It's
I had that
absolutely
comment,
crazy
yeah.
to me.
I had that comment with you today where I was like, you're like, these people that are just fans of the show and they're keeping it alive. And at first I went, well, what's the matter? If we don't like it, we don't have to watch it. And I went,
But we
do
have to watch it.
Yeah. So for us, we would rather those people stop loving it so we can stop watching the
Yeah.
show because we don't like it.
And Drucker
But if
brought
we
up,
didn't have this podcast, I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't watch
Same.
it either.
No.
And Drucker brought up this because
wanna watch Venom.
I've said multiple times, I think there's a possibility that they move to their streaming service, Disney streaming service.
Yeah.
They can't. Netflix owns
They
the rights
produce these shows.
for these shows, not the characters.
That's why you
but
have
these
the
shows.
immortal Daredevil, and it's completely different.
Right.
The same character, same actors.
Which they totally could
The
do.
immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Which I
immortal
don't think they're
Daredevil,
doing. I don't think they're
immortal-
moving Iron Fist
The
or Luke Cage. I
immortal
think they're
Luke
just
Cage.
done with those. But do you guys think we get more Daredevil? Do you think that possibly we get more Punisher after season 2? Which I think all of us liked Punisher season 1.
I did.
Right?
It's
Right.
one of my favorites still.
Right. We all liked it at the and we all obviously don't like Jessica Jones. So
Yeah, by the way, let me say, for people that do like Jessica Jones, I understand why you like it. I can't get behind it.
I don't understand why you like it.
No, I do. I totally get it. I'm like, it's a dark show and it deals with interesting concepts.
It's too
It deals with
dark for
interesting-
me.
That's the thing, is that for me too, it's like it's too dark.
And
I
let's-
can't.
I don't find her to be a very likable character, and I'm not
I
familiar.
don't root for her to win.
No, and I'm not familiar with her in the
I kind of
comics.
do.
I was rooting
as someone
for Purple Man.
Right. Here's the thing.
In season 1.
No.
Yeah, I
never,
was.
never, dude. As someone
Not
who's,
rooting for him,
Right.
but
as someone who's seen, well, not. Let me be careful with this. As someone who's seen people who go through abuse and that sort of thing. And,
Well, I agree.
and
When
it's
I
like
say
that sort of
rooting
thing.
for, I don't mean like I want him to win,
Right.
but I liked his character far more
Right.
than I liked her character.
But it is. I do understand why people like it, and I do understand why it's like, oh, she's a bitter character. But we don't like her, and I'm like, but I totally understand why she's a bitter character. So
Yeah.
it's just she needs to grow as a character,
And she hasn't.
But she hasn't.
and she doesn't. That's
But she doesn't grow in the comic books.
that's fine.
Really?
And no one grows in comic books.
Well, you see some.
Yeah,
but,
Spider-Man grew a little bit over 60 years. Now,
I mean,
now
but
sometimes
I
it's
mean, you
rich.
see their character change some.
Yeah,
Let's end with this question:
sure.
Defender season 2. Do we get it or not?
No,
I agree. I don't think we do.
I don't think it.
I
Happens.
think you might see a Daredevil season that includes Jessica Jones and stuff like that.
they mentioned it like, for a
Briefly.
moment. Yeah,
But I don't think you get a Defenders
no.
like you have the Avengers movies.
I did read a thing on the internet that said.
The interwebs is always right, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
here's the thing. There was an Easter egg that actually brought in the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. into
well, I hope they do.
Daredevil 3.
Nobody
No,
does that.
but there's a clip in the newspaper where it said lights black out for period of
So
time.
what you're
or
saying is
whatever.
that Black Lightning is coming to
Black Lightning is coming to
CW.
and that was
Is that a
when the
DC character?
Yeah, it is.
yeah that's when the Wolf Pack or whatever the heck they were called in the
I haven't.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Have you
Yeah.
guys seen Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
I watched season 1 and I was like, why aren't we watching? Everyone's on a plane and bored, and I don't like this.
And we
Yeah.
mentioned all the Marvel characters and everything going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We never
see
anything
any of
or
them.
anything.
It's like Gotham syndrome. It's like, hey, do you want Batman? Yes.
Too bad.
Sucks
so
to be
so
you.
we all loved Daredevil.
Yeah.
Even with our nitpicking,
Yeah.
we loved it.
You know, it's a good show when you have to nitpick to
go
find something
go
wrong.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great season. Again, if you want,
Or don't. We're not
if
gonna
you
live your life
want
for you. You do whatever you
action
want.
packed, constant go, you probably won't love this season.
The twists and turns that happen throughout the season
yeah.
I thought it was.
are well worth the
Yeah.
season.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
I thought it was a very engaging season. I thought, especially after I would want to say almost every single scene, I was engaged in some way.
Yeah.
I was staring at the screen. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? And like,
I was having trouble staring at the screen because my cats were walking on me. But
No one asked about your cat, Sam.
and especially some of the episodes where they just started upping the stakes. I think it was
Yeah.
like I was right after the fight in the Bulletin. Daredevil loses to Bullseye, and then all the stakes seem to get upped.
Yeah.
In the next episode, you find out
he
things.
has scissors in his shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
I've as someone who's had that happen, it's not fun.
Daredevil can relate. No, I thought it was very engaging, and it's very rare when I could say I didn't think there were
Daredevil got
any
engaged.
really filler
Wow.
moments in the season.
Yeah, same.
It was great. I agree. I don't think there was a scene where I went, man, they just did this for time
And
filling.
Something I do
Even
want
the
to
Karen episode,
Nadeem
I felt
a little bit.
fit. Okay, maybe a little bit with Nadeem stuff.
but I thought his character was also very necessary.
I feel like it was necessary because they wrote the script to make him necessary. But I'm
No,
like,
I think it was
could
necessary to
easily-
I think it was helpful to see the perspective of how all these FBI agents turn
right
and how
from
they are
a
working
good
for
person
Fisk.
into doing this,
And
to
they're not
protect
bad
his
It
family.
definitely, I get that.
Like
yeah.
I like that because especially in the scene when he walks into the room, he's like, "You too?"
Yeah.
Like he sees
He
all
sees
these people.
all these people that he trusts that he never would have
Yeah.
suspected.
yeah.
And
Well,
it's
a
just
lot of them aren't bad people. They're
Right.
just they like
Which is
He has
which is
control
why I
over-
loved how Daredevil beat Kingpin, because he does what Kingpin does. He finds Kingpin's weakness,
Right.
Vanessa,
Right.
and uses it against him.
Yeah.
Instead of killing him, he uses. And the question can be asked: which is worse, killing Kingpin or becoming him in that moment?
right. It might have been killing him, but it
I agree, but I think the show kind of wants you to ask that question.
Sure.
You know, because honestly, what's Daredevil going to do to Vanessa? Is he going to go start punching her? No,
Yeah.
I don't think
Absolutely, I would pay
He
to watch
saves
that.
her
Yeah.
multiple times in that last fight.
Oh,
well,
that was another.
Because she is innocent in his eyes. Now he
target
doesn't
is
know
Kingpin.
yet that she has ordered, like she orders
mentioned
Dex
it.
killed.
He mentions it.
Does he?
He mentions the fact that she had Nadeem killed. He doesn't think she's innocent in his mind. I think he thinks that that's his bargaining chip. If
True.
she's dead, nothing's stopping Kingpin.
True.
Yeah, so that's his. So he's trying to keep that weakness alive.
Throwing stuff to
Yeah,
stop.
which we had talked about this. Vanessa in this season was a little weird.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
For me especially, I didn't like the actress in this one as compared,
What
and
she
it's
did
the
in
same
the
actress,
season 1.
and what she did in season 1.
Well, I don't think they did nearly as much. In season
Yes.
1, they flushed
only
out
in
her
2
character
episodes.
a little bit
Right.
more.
and I was fine with that.
Yeah.
I was cool
It
that she was only in
the
2
accent
episodes.
was weird.
The accent was
Well,
weird.
You spent a
bit.
long time in Europe.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Your accent
I
would
think
change
they
if you
are
spent
setting
long-
her up to be Kingpin right now. I think if they go with a season 4, if they do it, I think she is going to be the Kingpin right now.
And she actually kills real Kingpin.
No, but I think while Kingpin's in prison, she takes over.
Yeah.
And
Or Luke Cage takes over and Daredevil
Luke
wants to take
Cage
down
is
the
gonna
next
die.
criminal.
Also, really quick, that white suit didn't look ridiculous.
I
was
love that white
surprised.
I liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he had like 100 of them was a bit ridiculous.
And I love when they called him codename Kingpin.
yeah.
I
love that
I did
moment.
chuckle at the moment when I was he's like going through his thing. It's like, yes, white suits.
Well, yes, but
And I'm like,
remember in season 1, he goes through all of those suits.
He went
too,
from
and they're
dark to
all
light.
the same
Yeah.
color suit as well.
Yeah.
So it was a callback
Yeah.
to season 1. We all loved it. Go watch it. Go invest 13 hours
right.
Yeah,
into the
definitely.
show. It's
And
worth it.
you won't even realize a day has gone by and you haven't eaten or done anything yet.
Yeah.
And it'll be done.
You're sleep deprived.
You're crying on your couch.
Yeah.
Because it's over and you want more.
Go watch it. As always, you can like us on Facebook. You can watch the live feed on Facebook. You can find us on. Let's see if I can get all of these. I know there's a few more. So you're gonna
there's
have
a
to
couple
add.
extra too.
Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio. I mentioned Facebook. I'm on Instagram as @TheBurningBrush.
That's not a real thing.
On
I'm
Twitter
thinking
as @TheBurningBrush.
That's not a real
On
thing.
Instagram as
The Weekly Nerd Tony
That's a real
Cast.
the
That's
Weekly
real
Nerd Tony Kaz. All right, and we added a few more.
We did.
What did we add?
we added some more streaming services such as Deezer.
Deezer.
And what the heck
I think
else
it's
was
some
it? I
kid
don't
who's
remember
allergic to everything.
It was
Something else. We
something.
posted them on
I don't know.
Facebook. You'll love them. Watch
Yeah.
them. iTunes is my personal favorite place if I listen to one, which I don't often, but because I'm here, so I don't need to. I like Spotify because they're,
Yeah,
all, they're all
Spotify's
right
great.
there. They're all
Spotify's
right
super
there.
easy.
So if you're like, man, I haven't listened to an episode in 36 weeks,
Yeah.
they're all there.
Yeah.
And you can just, after you've watched 13 hours of Daredevil, you can
can
listen
watch
for 36 hours.
I was going to say we're actually on episode 38.
Nice.
38 hours.
Yeah,
and,
38 hours.
You know, you can watch it on Facebook too. I do that sometimes and go, man, the whole time I'm just like, the lights. Are reflecting off my
Facebook is the
head.
second
Yeah.
best place because you get to see our beautiful faces and see our mannerisms.
I honestly just look at myself and go, the lights reflecting
What
off
is
my
he
head.
doing?
I'm so bald.
As a bald person,
Yeah.
answer this question.
I
Do
don't-
you use shampoo or body wash? And where does your forehead end and your head begin? Your scalp.
It's all forehead.
It's all forehead.
All forehead.
It depends on the length of the hair at the time. Like right now, I would not use shampoo.
You'd use body wash.
I would use body wash because the hair, there is no hair.
There's really no hair there,
I
right.
do shampoo my beard.
Nice.
Because you kind of have to when
Right.
it gets this
Yeah.
long.
Nice.
But when the hair gets a little longer, like even just a little bit longer than this,
You start
I'll
using a
use
little shampoo?
shampoo to be.
Nice.
And even when it's like this, sometimes I'll use shampoo just to be safe.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know,
It cleans you anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it's two different things, but just to be
It cleans you.
right? Just
Soap
to be
is
safe.
soap
Some-
is soap.
Yeah, most half the time I'll do both.
Just to
Have a
have
little
fun.
dish soap.
Yeah.
And a little dish soap. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, listening, commenting, subscribing.
Yeah, please share.
Loving us. Share, like, do it all. And as always,
Stay
nerdy.
I did on time this time.
Wow,
You're
job.
welcome.
No, you should not do it late.
Okay. What? Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
I fell on the spot.
I know. All right.
Stay
All right.
nerdy. Yeah.